about my first years at university. As you may know from my previous videos, I've had 2 first years, so I'm just going to be talking about how they were. Just want to say before I start, I know my videos haven't been the best in terms of editing, and sometimes the camera's blurry and sometimes I'm just looking in like this direction because I'm trying to read what I've written, and sometimes I forget completely half of the things I wanted to say and I have to add it onto the end because I can't be bothered to re-record the whole thing. So thank you for bearing with me, and thank you for all the lovely comments, and hopefully I'll be making more videos and I'll be getting better at making videos. So just keep the suggestions coming, keep your questions coming. I'm really happy to answer them all. I got a pretty long email from someone, which is okay, but it had loads of questions about first year and what it's like, and just being scared to move into halls, and I'll get into all the details in a bit. But yeah, so I just thought a lot of people have been asking me similar questions and been asking me to make videos about day in the life of a dental student, which I hopefully will be able to make next year. So yeah, I just thought I would make a video about my first years. So this email is from someone who is planning to study medicine, and they were planning to commute to university, but unfortunately they've only received one offer, which is from a uni that's quite far away. So their question was, what is it like moving to a university far away, and what is it like just living alone? And they think they're not really ready for it, so they're just asking for general advice, so I thought I'd give it to you in this video. So like I said, I went to UCL for 1 term, and now I'm at Plymouth and I've had my whole first year, so I have gotten to experience first year twice, and I have to say the experience was completely the opposite. It's so weird how the course you're studying can affect your mood and your motivation and just your whole experience of university. So when I was at UCL studying biomed, I was really demotivated, and it was kind of like I had to force myself to go into university. I didn't used to get that much work done. I used to be really lazy and not care that much about studying, which is so not me. It was the whole idea about, if you're not passionate about a subject or if it doesn't intrigue you, then why would you want to study it? I mean, at school it's like you have to go to school, but when you get to university, it's really true that everyone is really mature and you're choosing to be there. So that's one thing I want to really highlight. If you're about to go into studying a subject that you're not really sure about 100%, or you feel like you're just doing it for the sake of it, just take a minute and think of the alternatives, because you won't really want to do any work towards it, and you'll be wasting £9,000 a year to basically study something that you don't really care about. So to the person who emailed me, I know you're going far away from home and you're really anxious about it, but at the end of the day you're studying medicine, and I'm sure that's something you've wanted to study for a while and something that you're passionate about. So the fact that you're studying a course that you have always wanted to do will just make the experience great no matter where you are, really. So now getting to the good part, my first year as a dental student, so my second first year, has been completely the opposite. Like I said, it's been amazing. I've been so motivated, I've been so happy. I've made some amazing friends that are as serious as me about studying this and are as passionate as me, and we all encourage each other. So hi, if you're watching. I mean, it's just been so great. I've wanted to actually get up at 7 AM and 8 AM and go to clinic and go to lectures and go to labs and whatever else, and it just doesn't feel like a chore for me. Well, it's uni, so it's gonna be like a chore, but you know what I mean, it's a good chore. So to the person who asked me, was first year of dentistry what I anticipated it to be, I would say yeah, and it was actually way better than what I thought, and it's just flown by and I'm so ready for the next 4 years. So what is it like living away from home? Living away from home is a little bit weird at first. It's really great, you really get a sense of independence. You have to learn how to do a lot of things that you might not know how to do. For example, I learned how to do my own laundry, which I know it's terrible, but I didn't know how to do my own laundry. And yeah, living away at university, it's like you live in a little bubble with all your friends and your course mates, and when you go home it's like you're going back to real life in a way. This year I lived in halls. I lived in a 10-person flat, so it used to get really messy, and it was just really gross. I will not miss this place. Literally, how did I live here for a whole year? I don't even know. But it's not always that bad. I live in a 10-person flat, so it's always really messy. Smaller flats aren't as bad, so yeah, if I survived, you can do it too. So what is freshers like for someone who doesn't like to party? Well, firstly, if you do like to party, then it's absolutely great. And if you don't like to party, then there's so many different things that you can do. Like I said, everyone's in the same boat, no one knows anyone, and everyone wants to get to know people and make friends. Freshers is literally for everyone. It's the best time to get to know people. You have Freshers Fair where you can join societies and meet people that have the same interests as you. You get meet and greets and stuff with your course where you can get to know people on your course before you start and just make some friends. And it's so easy to make friends during freshers, and it's really not like school. You don't leave people out, you don't bully people. Another question I've been asked is, how do you get studying done when you're living out at university? And it's not hard at all, because like I said, everyone's mature at university. Like, it's not like school where you are forced to be there. It's university, everyone's chosen to be there and do the course they're doing. Firstly, you've got your own room where you can study. Secondly, you've got the library, and thirdly, you've just got your course mates who can help you. And I don't think anyone really stops each other from studying, so I don't think you should be worried at all about the studying aspect of living out. As long as you don't go crazy and you have a balance of everything, you'll be absolutely fine. I hope that's answered all your questions. Keep the feedback coming, keep the comments and the suggestions coming, and good luck to everyone with their university offers and moving out. I'm sure you're going to have a great first year.